Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Game Time on YurView, the Ford Game of the Week. Tonight's matchup, a good one. Number 5, Edmond Santa Fe at number 6, Broken Arrow. I'm Fox 23 Sports Director Nathan Thompson. I'll have your TV play-by-play call. He's Mike Ziegenhorn. He's our color analyst in Zig. Great District 6A1-1 showdown tonight.
Yeah, a lot of implications in this football game. Santa Fe, they like to spread it out, but they can run. Broken Arrow, meanwhile, they'll line up in double tight, and they'll smash Matthew all the way down the field.
Winner tonight will be in great shape to host a first-round playoff game. Now let's go to the Mazio's MVP candidates, and we take a look at two of the best players here on the field tonight. We start with Edmond Santa Fe and Mabari Snoddy.
Yeah, Snoddy, a senior running back, 793 yards rushing on the year. Averages a little bit more than 7 yards a carry for this football team. He is tough. He is loyal. And the Santa Fe defense voted him as an offensive captain. He's the guy that makes this team tick.
And for the Tigers, it's another running back, Noah Cortez.
Yeah, kind of the mirror image of what Snoddy is. He bleeds black and gold. He's the hardest worker on this football team. He does a lot of talking throughout the week to get his teammates fired up. Had 219 yards rushing. When he's not talking, to get him fired up, he's making plays like that for Broken Arrow.
Now at the end of tonight's game, we will pick the Mazio's MVP out of those two finalists based on their performance tonight. The Mazio's MVP is brought to you by Mazio's. Text MVP to 664-444 and get a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for only $5. Great deal right there. Text MVP to 664-444. All right, kickoff right around the corner. Homecoming here in Broken Arrow, expecting a great one in this key District 6A1-1 showdown. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week. Stay tuned for more Game Time on YurView after the break.
Oklahoma is not just a state, it's a state of mind. Weoki Credit Union understands what it means to be an Oklahoman. We helped Olivia and Joseph purchase their first home. They know Weoki will never sell their mortgage servicing to the highest bidder. That's because we service our own loans and offer low rates and low fees on purchases and refinances. So Olivia and Joseph can focus on more important things, like painting the kitchen. Weoki Credit Union. We are here for Oklahoma.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Mill Creek Carpet and Tile. Mazio's. And by Weoki Credit Union.
Welcome back to Game Time, the fourth game of the week, minutes away from Edmond Santa Fe and Broken Arrow. Kicking off here, 4-2 against 2-4. Zig, what are the keys to the game in this one?
Well, for Santa Fe, it's West Side strong. Can the West Side come across the turnpike, down the turnpike, and play an East Side team and pick up a victory? They're coming off a bye week. They lost to Booker T. Washington. They came over here in week number 1. They're trying to recuperate and rally and win and look for their third straight win of the season. Meanwhile, Broken Arrow, there's Kyle White, the head coach of Santa Fe, keeping it rolling. After losing their first 4, they've won 2 of their last 3 football games. They're trying to make it 2 in a row tonight and beating back-to-back West Side teams. And then a playoff host. Who's going to be a playoff host? The winner of this game probably finishes second in the district and will host a first-round playoff game. You're watching Game Time on YurView. It's the Ford Game of the Week kickoff coming up next.
Because every great accomplishment takes courage. Because one person can't do it all. Because dreams are worth chasing. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With proven services that support all of your endeavors. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Welcome back to Game Time, the Ford Game of the Week. About to kick it off here. Zig, a nice night for football, at least for watching football. Maybe a little warm for the players out there. Kind of a warm day for fall.
82 degrees right now as we get set for kickoff, Nathan, and 62% humidity. A little bit of a south wind, about 11 miles an hour, so that's going to affect the teams as they move to the right as you're looking at our camera position tonight high atop here at BA Memorial Stadium.
But we're up here in the air conditioning, and I'm
Yes.
glad about that.
It's very, hey, and the nice part, we've got the best chocolate chip cookies of any press box in the state of Oklahoma.
They are quite delicious.
Yes.
If you hear us smacking our lips throughout the broadcast, that would be why.
That's what it is. Yes.
All right, Broken Arrow won the toss, deferring to the second half, so the Tigers will kick it away to the Wolves. We take a look at the referees. Good crew there.
Bill Shepard, longtime referee in this area, joined by our old media buddy, Pete Knutson, working as the back judge tonight.
And we are underway here in the Ford Game of the Week. Gonna be a touchback to start it off. Let's take a look at the Edmond Santa Fe starting lineup for the offense. And the starting lineups are brought to you by Mid-First Bank, true to your money. Wolves with a couple of big-time playmakers in this one, including our Mazio's MVP candidate, Mabari Snoddy. And we're going to take a look at that after this play. Cannon Hansen, the quarterback for the Wolves. He hands it off to Snoddy, nowhere to go.
BA's front line of their defense is tough and will be that way against the offense.
And here's the starting lineup brought to you by Mid-First Bank, true to your money. Take a look at the good offensive line there. Donovan Vickers at wide receiver, Nick Sharp, Jack Woods, Dom Johnson when they do that 4 wide receiver set, and Mubari Snoddy we talked about quite a bit. And Cannon Hansen gets the completion on the short pass, gain of only about 2 yards on that one.
There's Vickers, one of the top receivers for this Santa Fe team, and they tried to get something going and spread things out of that BA defense. This BA defense, Nathan, they are tough and they are very, very physical.
So 3rd down and 9. That pass play actually lost a yard after Snoddy had gained 2 on the previous play. Hansen rolling right. Pass deflected, intercepted. Jeffrey Wilton, touchdown. That's a heck of a way to start.
That didn't take long, did it? They had 3 interceptions in the first half last week against Westmore, all by Damian Everett. Tonight, they're spreading the wealth around. Watch the tip. It was tipped up in the air by Gary Mossop, and then Wilton, right place at the right time, untouched, the pick 6, Nathan.
Well, the Tigers started off the season with 3 straight losses. They've turned it on since they're winning 2 out of 3, including a really impressive game on YurView last week, knocking off Westmore, who was ranked 3rd and undefeated, and they're carrying that momentum into this one. It's homecoming here for Broken Arrow, and that's how you want to start it.
Get on the board quick. You don't rely on your offense to put the first points up. You do it defensively. And Bobby Klink, the defensive coordinator, has to be pleased with the way they started. The former defensive coordinator here at BA, now at Owasso.
Travis Hill, now the defensive coordinator here at Broken Arrow.
Yeah, they have 2 new coordinators, offense and defense, here at Broken Arrow.
So the Tigers up 7-0 over the Wolves. Crowd is fired up, one of the best fan bases in the state right here. The Pride wearing pink in honor of breast cancer awareness.
Of course, Travis Hill, the old East Central head football coach, did some great things there, led them to a state championship. And then Jay Wilkinson is the offensive coordinator now for Broken Arrow.
So 7-0 Tigers on top of Edmond Santa Fe, and BA hasn't even gotten the ball on offense yet. Great defensive play to start off this ball game, and now the Tigers kicking it off once again. Another touchback here in the Ford Game of the Week on YurView. I think we deserve to show the starting defensive lineup for the Mid-First Bank True to Your Money defensive lineup, Kaiser Newell, the defensive end, Derek Shaw, Miko Rowland, Devin Clayton, Peyton Ross, Austin Garrison. Great defensive players there. Zach Marcaselli, Miles Slusher. Started off well so far in this game for the Tigers.
Well, Wilton isn't even a starter. He's not listed at that point on the 2 deep, and they've had to, he took over this week because they had to shuffle some players around because of some injuries.
Snoddy again runs into a bunch of Tigers on the defensive line.
Santa Fe, as I mentioned, Nate, coming off their bye week. Theirs kind of happened later in the season. Broken Arrow took their bye week after they played their first 3 games, so they've had some time to rest up, and they're going to need it the way this BA defense attacks and gets after you.
Complete pass in the flat. Still short of the first down. Catch by Nick Sharp, the team's leading receiver.
And Gary Mossop over there again. He had the tip drill on the last possession that led to the 6 points and the touchdown, and here he is defensively again. Santa Fe ran that same play on their first series, they got negative yards out of it. This time they were able to pick up some and give him 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. Hansen keeps it himself, gets the first down and more. Wolves' first down of the ball game out close to the 40-yard line.
And there's Mossop again making the tackle, but Hansen already had the first down. Take another look. The fake handoff and zone read. Breaks a couple of tackles, and Santa Fe keeps the ball. Don't have to punt it away.
Snoddy up the middle, brought down. Looks like he's in a little bit of a pain down there, but pops up.
You know what? I'd be in pain too if I got hit by Derek Shaw. Shaking that knee out there. You take a look at Shaw, Nate, the senior. 6'1", 270. Getting recruited by Missouri State, Montana, Abilene Christian. I think he could go play at Tulsa, North Texas.
Oh, brought down hard.
Love to see him stick around here. He's a guy whose motor never quits.
Juan Mendez with the tackle right there. Hansen trying to keep it himself on the zone read. So another 3rd down. 6 yards to go this time now for Santa Fe. Under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Snoddy.
Ball's
loose. Another turnover. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Wolves. And look who recovers it. Jeffrey Wilton.
Tell you what, just some deja vu from last week when Damian Everett had 3 first-half interceptions. Yeah, that ball was tipped near the line of scrimmage, and it looks like maybe Ryan Barwig was the one who made the initial contact, number 56. Yeah, it was. He knocked it loose, and it comes flying out. And there's our man Wilton falling on it. And it's BA ball right at midfield, Nate. And if you're Santa Fe, this is not the way you wanted to start.
Yeah, up 7-0, and now the BA offense finally gets on the field. Lafayette right, the shotgun, hands it off. Noah Cortez, we talked about him before this game got started. Let's take a look at the starting lineup, brought to you by Mid-First Bank, True to Your Money. Daxton Wilson, Thor Wilbanks, Kane Robinson, Trevor Burka Hartzmeyer, Andrew Rain, Isaiah Jackson, Matt Kaiser, Cade Nagy, Devin Klein, Noah Cortez, and Lafayette Wright. Right. First down, Tigers. Nagy with the catch.
Well, great blocking up front to give Wright all kinds of time. Nagy acted like he was going to do a slant and then just curled right to the outside, and At that point, the defender was beat.
3 receivers on the left. Right, hands it off to Cortez. Cortez makes a couple tacklers, misses, picks up 2 yards.
A little extracurricular activity after that one.
Santa Fe defensive starting lineup brought to you by Mid-First Bank. True to your money. Florian Smith, Amari Warhop, Michael Pope, Trace Ford, Caden Christensen, Davion Richard, Junius Gaston, Dom Johnson, Jared Johnson, Christian Gaines, and Cameron Love at safety, averaging 22.5 points given up a game this season by the Wolves defense. Right, quick pass. First down for BA Tigers. Cade Nagy with the catch.
Right, 2 for 2, both of them to Nagy, both of them for first downs. Move the chains, you get a turnover, you want to take advantage and put points on the board. Earlier in the year, it was BA that was struggling a little bit with the turnover bug. It's kind of flipped back the other direction.
Yeah, they seem to have that fixed tonight. Right, hands it off. Cortez finds the seam, looking for the end zone. Brought down, though, just short. He's down at the 5.
What a great block by number 42, Kaiser Newell. Lines up in what you call a sniffer position. He's right behind the right guard. He just blew his man up, and that opened up a nice space for Cortez to run through, get the first down inside the 10, right at the 5.
First and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. Cortez in the I formation. Fighting hard, but going to come up short. Or is he? Wow. Pulls tacklers in, flag is down. 5-yard TD run.
I don't know what they're going to have a hold. And it looked like he said we have a hold.
We have helping the runner on goal.
But well, not going to say because I don't know for sure. I thought they eliminated that.
They did in college. I guess maybe not in high school. So you can't push a runner forward. College fans remember that from Reggie Bush.
Yeah, but they let him do it in college.
Yeah.
Understood from the spot of the foul, which was the goal line, still playing first down.
Probably is still a high school rule. And as we know, high school rules are a lot different than college and pro, and we get that every week. I like that, though. It gives me something to call my referee friend about during the week and go, okay, this happened. Tell me what's the rule.
It's interesting now because it was at the goal line. It's still first and goal from the 5. Tigers get another shot. This time right with the fake handoff completion. Nice. Touchdown. What a catch there. You saw the stretch by Isaiah Jackson to bring that one in.
Wow, pass a little bit high from the hand of Wright, but Jackson was there. Good thing he's 6'4", Nate.
Used every inch of it.
Yes, he did. And then bullied his way into the end zone at the goal line, and the Tigers are up with 2 scores here in the first.
They couldn't ask for a much better start. Pick 6 on the first drive for the Wolves. Get a fumble recovery on the second drive for the Wolves. Take it in for a touchdown. 14-0. BA on top. We'll be right back. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week. Stay tuned for more Game Time on YurView.
Oklahoma is not just a state, it's a state of mind. Wyoke Credit Union understands what it means to be an Oklahoman. We help the Bennett family lower their auto loan payment by $227 each month. We remove the burden of an 18% loan and provided them with a loan rate they can afford. With a little extra money each month, we helped an Oklahoma family do something important. Smile. Wyoke Credit Union. We are here for Oklahoma.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Welcome back to Game Time, the Ford game of the week, and it's a good night to be a Tiger fan. Broken Arrow already on top, 14-0 over Edmond Santa Fe. Still 6:20 left here in the first quarter. Wolves with turnover problems here. First possession was intercepted, returned for a pick six. Second possession, this time a fumble recovered by the Tigers, led to 7 more points. So first things first, Zig, for Edmond Santa Fe, they got to take care of that football.
Yeah. Understatement of the year, Nathan. Yes, you're right. They do. I mean, that's what happened last week when Broken Arrow beat Westmore. 3 first-half interceptions. They get out to a big lead, win that game 41-7. I mean, you cannot afford. Even Broken Arrow's 2-4. They're still probably the 4th best team in the state. You got Owasso and Union, probably 1A and 1B, 1 and 1A, and then Jinx, and then Broken Arrow. And then after that, it kind of flows down. You can't afford to come on the road against a team like Broken Arrow and turn it over on your first 2 possessions and then hope to get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, now you're in a hole 14-0 as we take a look at Isaiah Jackson, who had that 5-yard TD reception, who used every inch of his 6'4" frame. So first down and 10. Hanson keeps it himself, then throws it wide open. It's a much better job by the offense right there. Braden Reichert with the catch.
That was a sweet little play. They ran the receiver on this side like they were going to do an inside handoff. Hanson keeps it, reads the defensive end, is going to run with it. He's going to get sacked, and then look, you can tell he wasn't ready to throw the football. It was almost an end-over-end toss, but it got there. That's all that counts. He finds his open receiver, Brandon Reichert, and he's got big yardage into
Backward
BA territory.
pass. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a double pass and they couldn't handle it or whatever happened. It's a loss of yardage, and Gary Mossop with the tackle who had the tip that led to the interception.
And there's a late flag on the play.
Let's take a listen to see what we have here.
Going to be
personal foul against goal.
Not a first down, though, but huge nonetheless because it was a loss of about 5 or 6 yards on that play.
And that was after the play, so it'd still be second down. Need 2 yards to get a first down because of that big loss on first down.
You're taking a look at Coach White, Kyle White, in his 3rd year at Santa Fe. 19-10 overall record. Has also worked at PC West and Deer Creek.
Snoddy up the middle, knocking over defenders, touchdown.
And he likes what he sees right there out of his tailback. That didn't take long, did it? Check out the inside handoff. It's not a huge hole for him to run through on that right side. One missed tackle, and then he just shoves a defender out of his way and walks into the end zone. And just like that, they're back in this.
Hey, yeah, turnovers, no problem on that drive. Edmond Santa Fe cuts the lead in half after the extra point right there, makes it 14-7, BA on top. Did you expect a shootout here? We might have one.
Wow, I did not.
Hey, don't forget, high school football tonight at 11 o'clock on Fox 23. Lots of big games here. We're in week 7 of the 10-week regular season. It's a lot of district implication playoff standings. Going to have highlights of 11 different games. I'll be live from here at Broken Arrow. We'll also have a reporter live from Ulaga-Wagner, a huge game there.
Yeah.
They've met for the last 3 Class 4A state title matchups. Wagner just broke the record last week for consecutive wins in 11-man football at 43, so that's a good one. Over at Norman, North at Union. So Union with a big game right there. That's a rematch of the state title game from last year. We're going to have highlights and reaction from Union. So lots of good stuff. 11 games, going to have highlights and analysis by the Tulsa World's Barry Lewis, the high school football expert. So make sure you watch Fox 23 at 11 o'clock. Should be some good stuff.
And Ulaga leads it 2-0 in the first quarter at Wagner.
Just the score you expected, right?
Yes. Trying to snap that 43-game win streak.
Gets that one out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
Take a look at the Edmond Santa Fe scoring drive, and this kind of trick play right here got it going for the Wolves.
Yeah, Hanson finds a wide open receiver down the field in Brandon Reichert. And then Bari Snoddy, untouched till he's about 10 yards downfield, and then he says, get out of my way so I can walk in the end zone. They were helped out too by a 15-yard personal foul penalty. After they probably would have had a 2nd and 16. Now, if they run the same play, he probably scores.
From anywhere on the field, right?
So instead of a 30-yard touchdown run, he ends up with a 50, could have been longer.
Tigers on offense. Nice run up the middle. Again, breaking tackles by these running backs. That one time, Donovan Vickers with the run, who's listed as a wide receiver. Oh, excuse me, Kewan Tolbert. Kewan Tolbert.
Yeah, had a nice game last week against Westmore and sophomore. And they are loaded at tailback here at Broken Arrow.
Second down, Lafayette right. Completion, picks up the first down. This offense for the Tigers looking good. Matt Kaiser with the catch there.
Yeah, Kaiser's a good athlete, great hands. Top receiver here at Broken Arrow and catches everything that they throw to him.
The Tigers now have the ball in Wolves territory. Four receivers for Lafayette right. Big loss. Look at the Wolves defense, had great penetration on that one. Nowhere to go for Tolbert.
Yeah, great job up front by Santa Fe defensively. Breaking through and making the initial hit is Trace Ford. And then Tolbert tried to get away. Probably should have gone down. Instead, loses 4 or 5 more.
The ball all the way back out to the 38-yard line of the Tigers. Second down and 23 yards. Wright looking for the quick pass, gets it. Tolbert again brought down, fumbles the ball. Luckily for the Tigers, they recover.
Daxton Wilson, they put it on the turf, and you're right. That would have been great field position for the Wolves. Wright wanted to throw it to Tolbert right there, but standing in the way, Trace Ford again. He made the tackle on the last play and then disrupted him defensively that time around.
You saw Tolbert holding the ball out there away from his body. That's a no-no, and you see why. Wright hands it off to Cortez. Cortez, he's got nowhere to go either. Good stand by the Wolves defense, and the Tigers are going to have to punt this one away. Only up by 7 now. Edmond Santa Fe with a chance to tie it up on this possession after that horrible start for the Wolves.
21. Roger Hayes back in punt formation.
Tigers punting this one away now.
Santa Fe just giving up 15 points a game defensively.
Fair catch. Still pretty good field position at the 26-yard line. All Game Time high school football games streamed live each week at YurView.com. Also check back throughout the week for Ford Game of the Week highlights, additional coverage, including the new weekly high school football recruiting podcast, Over the Middle, with host Jeremy Crabtree, one of the longtime recruiting experts. in the business. That's YurView.com. Make sure you check it out. All right, Edmond Santa Fe now with a chance to tie up the score. Hansen keeps it himself. Pushes forward for a gain of a few yards.
Hansen on the quarterback keeper.
Juan Mendez
Peyton Ross up to make first contact.
got the backfield quickly and
Brings up a
grabbed Hansen, but spun him
6.
around enough to slow him down.
Second down and 6.
And Devin Clayton, as you see right there, was in on the tackle along with some of his other buddies up front.
Nowhere to go there. Gain of only about 1 or 2 yards. Ball out at the 32-yard line, going to bring up third down for Edmond Santa Fe.
To the third down and 5.
14-7, Broken Arrow on top. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of the Ford Game of the Week on YurView. You're watching Game Time. Cannon Hansen drops it off.
It's
Going to be short of a first down, and the Wolves presumably will have to punt this away after Snoddy stepped out of bounds. A little over a yard short of a first down.
Yeah, they're going to send the punt team out there. Good call by Coach Kyle White. Santa Fe began football back in '94. They're 23 years, but over that time span, all they've seen is Union and Jinx dominate, win the state title. And the fake.
First down and more. Gutsy call by the Wolves. Davian Richard, the linebacker.
Maybe caught B.A. sleeping a little bit up front. And nice blocking as well. And then the big man takes advantage of it. He's listed at 5'5" on my sheet, and I think yours too. I think he's taller than 5'5". They don't have his weight on there. But
maybe he doesn't like people knowing what he weighs.
He looks north of 200 pounds, but it didn't matter. He just got a nice run.
All right, big possible momentum changer right there for the Wolves. Trying to tie this one up.
On the carry.
Snoddy with the carry. Gets it almost to the 28-yard line of the Tigers.
On the play brings up a second down and 5.
Pretty quick move in first quarter, but both these teams like to run the ball. They're run first, but Santa Fe will spread it out a little bit more than Broken Arrow does.
Cannon hands it in the shotgun. Quick pass, quick completion, long gain. Tripped up just short. Dom Johnson thought for a second he might get into the end zone, but tripped up for a touchdown saving tackle.
Santa Fe finding something in BA's defense. Just act like you're going to run the ball, suck the defensive guys up front toward the line, and then you throw a quick pass.
Hansen loses yardage on that run.
Devin Clayton in there again, number 4. BA front 3 or 4 is just, they're very physical. You talk to other coaches around not only the area but the state. BA is probably one of the most physical teams that they face during the year.
That brings up a big third down right now. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter, so we're going to have a big play to start the second quarter. Third down and goal for the Wolves, down 14-7 here in the Ford Game of the Week. Got an exciting one here in Broken Arrow. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week. Stay tuned for more Game Time on YurView after the break.
Because an open road is always calling your name. Because life is sweet. Because every moment counts. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With convenient services that help you maximize the joys in life. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Mill Creek Carpet and Tile provides quality carpet products that will beautify your home and stand the test of time. Karastan Carpet brings classic beauty to everyday living, and for a limited time, we're offering it at the lowest prices of the season. Let our designers help you choose the best carpet for your next project from our large selection of Karastan's hottest designs. And for a short time, Mill Creek is offering 36 months no-interest financing on all Karastan carpeting. Mill Creek is committed to bringing you the highest quality and value. Shop Mill Creek and save.
You're watching Game Time, the fourth game of the week. Edmond Santa Fe at Broken Arrow. The Tigers looked like they were running away with this one. They got 14-0, but the Wolves said not so fast.
Well, you have two quick turnovers, a pick six and then a fumble at midfield. BA took advantage. But if you're Santa Fe, you love the way they respond. You come back with a fake punt from your own territory, 35-yard line, pick up a first down. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
Third and goal, going for the fade, incomplete, going to bring up 4th down and goal.
Hanson's pass incomplete, intended for Donovan Vickers.
They're sending out the field goal unit, but you never know here with Edmond Santa Fe.
I mean, I'm going for it. I'm on the road at BA. I mean, 3 points isn't going to be enough to help them out.
I take the points here. Still early on here in the second quarter. We'll see.
You got a decent back in Snotty. He just rambled 31 yards on that last possession. I like to be aggressive, though. Nate, come on, let's go.
Yeah, that would be aggressive. They did the fake punt a second ago, so you never know. This one's a 25-yard field goal. It is up. And no good. I think you were right, Zach.
Go for it. Yeah, now we could say you should have gone for it.
Hindsight.
But I mean, seriously, I would have gone for it. You got a great tailback. They've been running. Their offense has been moving the ball. They have the momentum. Keep it going. Show your team you've got the cup. You went for a fake punt at your own 35.
Yeah.
Why not go for it at the 5-yard line?
Take a look at this one wide left. Good call by the officials. And now, huge goal line stand there for Broken Arrow. And here in high school, field goal, moved back to the 20-yard line to start this drive, not from where it was hiked. And look at this, Cortez spinning, keeping on his feet, still going, knocked out short of the 50-yard line. Momentum changer there, not going for it on 4th down, missing the field goal. Huge run to start the drive for the Tigers.
28-yard run, you're talking huge. That gets them out of the shadow of their own goal real quick and right toward midfield, and Cortez is the guy you want doing it. Had a 77-yard ramble last week. He was looking for an 80-yard scamper tonight.
Yeah, and he hurdled over that guy in that long TD run at Westmore. First down and 10, 14-7 BA on top, trying to add to that lead. The Tigers get it into Wolves territory. A tough run right there by Kaiser Newell.
Brings up a second down and 6.
Solid 5 yards.
Ball at the 47-yard line, second down, 6 yards to go. Right, takes the snap, hands it off. Short of the first down. Ball marked down at the 45. Corbin Chambers with the run.
Chambers, part of the three-headed monster that they used last week along with Tolbert and Cortez in that game with Westmore. Cortez struggled a little bit in the first half of that game, and they kind of got the offensive attack going with Chambers and Tolbert. Then Cortez really got things rolling in the second half.
Again, Newell stops short, so it's going to bring up a 4th and short for the Tigers. We'll see what they do.
Now they're going to have to punt.
Make sure we watch close. You never know in this game. Could have another fake. Under 10 minutes go here in the first half, 14-7, Tigers on top. Punt a little short. Gonna be down inside the 20-yard line. So the Wolves now with another chance to tie this one up after falling behind 14-0. David Alexander's team still on top by a touchdown. And don't forget, you can watch the replay of this Ford Game of the Week Tuesday night at 7:30 right here on YurView, Cox Channel 1333. Always like to replay these games of the week, the Ford Game of the Week.
So Coach Alexander, he's fourth year here at BA, 25-15. Trying to lead the Tigers to their first ever state championship victory.
Flag there before the snap, false start.
Dead ball, snap infraction. It'll be 1st and 15 after the penalty.
So the Wolves going the wrong way on this drive. Ball at the 14-yard line, first down and 15.
Kyle White took over for Lance Manning. White was the offensive coordinator here at Santa Fe. Manning retired 3 years ago.
Hanson.
Wow.
Another wide open receiver. This time it's Jack Woods with the first down and more down at the 38-yard line. Wolves have had a couple of wide receivers running way free in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
Hanson, a junior, nice throw. I mean, he waited for his receiver to clear through the first line of coverage. You got an ineligible receiver downfield. So maybe one of the offensive linemen took off a little bit too quick. Man, he's got a cannon for an arm. That's why he's named Cannon.
Exactly. It's a great name for a quarterback.
Younger brother of Justice Hanson, who played at OU and then went to Arkansas State and has had a pretty good career there.
So that's a huge
He's
penalty.
administered half the distance from the previous spot.
Takes it just past the 5-yard line. Again, the Wolves going the wrong way so far, despite that long completion brought back by that ineligible receiver downfield. 1st and 25 now. Four receivers for Hanson. Back to pass from his own end zone. Decides to run it. Gets out. Almost a late hit there, but avoided the big hit. Austin Carter diving at him.
Too close for comfort. If you're David Alexander, you don't want your defender doing that, especially when the quarterback's running out of bounds right there. And he was close.
Second down and 21 now, ball on the 9-yard line. Hanson chops it off. Snoddy finds some running room, gets it out. Close to the original line of scrimmage, just a couple yards short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11, I guess.
Yeah, those penalties really put their backs to the wall and made it tough for the Santa Fe Wolves.
3rd down and 11 now for Edmond Santa Fe. Timeout. You can see David Alexander running down the sideline trying to get that timeout. Didn't like what he saw right there. You see Travis Hill right behind him.
Yeah, right behind him saying, hey, that's not the defense we called. You weren't lined up right. What are you doing?
First timeout by either team in this ball game. 8:43 in the clock. BA still on top, 14-7 here in the Ford Game of the Week on YurView. Let's take a look at the District 6A1-1 standings. Jinx, despite losing their first 4 games of the season, are now at the top of the standings at 3-0. And you can see why this is so important. BA has already lost to the Trojans, but the first two teams get a playoff game in the first round, so this is key. And Broken Arrow, if they can beat Edmond Santa Fe, they'd be in great shape for that. Obviously, if Santa Fe wins, they'd stay undefeated in district standings.
Right, and Broken Arrow beat Westmore, who's right behind them last week. So if they beat Santa Fe tonight, they'll move up to second. And then Santa Fe, it's the last part of the season for them is Murderers Row. They've got BA tonight, Westmore next week, then UConn. They finish the season at Jinx. So this is big for them. If they lose tonight, BA wins out. Santa Fe finishes third.
Kind of interesting in classes 6A1 and 6A2. First or second almost doesn't really matter because you each get to host the first round playoff game, and then the second round of semifinals, and it's neutral side after that.
Yeah. And then BA has Norman and Edmond Memorial left.
Hanson rolling to his right, almost intercepted again, but this time I'm pretty sure the Wolves are going to punt this one away. No fake punt here.
Well, you say that, but you're probably right. Gary Mossop should have had another pick six for Broken Arrow. Hanson, plenty of time rolling to his right, and then I don't think he saw Mossop, who
upset with himself there.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. What are you doing?
We've been calling his name a lot, and when you're a defensive player, that's usually a good thing. He had the tip that led to the pick six there in the first drive of the ball game. So the Wolves now punting it away here in the second quarter. End over end. Going to be great field position for the Tigers right here at the 44-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe.
Punt goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
8:27 on the clock. 14-7, Tigers on top. The Bears won 2 out of its last 3 games. Especially in high school football. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? Those first few games of the season, non-district games, don't really matter when it comes to playoff positioning. So once district play started, BA lost to Jinx, but besides that, Tigers won 2 out of their last 3, trying to make it 3 out of 4. And Noah Cortez doing his part.
I'm telling you, he's just a tough, just a great runner. He just gets a little bit of a seam, a crease, right at the offensive line, and then he takes off, and he's got such great vision. And they couldn't catch up to him. He finally got run out of bounds, and we've got a Santa Fe player down on the sideline. But take a look at it. Just an inside handoff, and nobody touches him until he's 10 yards downfield.
It's interesting. I was talking to Coach Alexander for Broken Arrow yesterday. He said so many teams look at third down conversion and third down efficiency. For them, he said, it's first down efficiency that really matters because they're such a good running team. They want to get ahead of the chains, get themselves in manageable second and third plays, and when you get a run like that.
Yeah, Cortez, 6 carries, 90 yards here in the first half. Had 219 last week against Westmore. He's got 9 touchdowns on the year.
Now that's a little creepy. The Boise State hoodie and the mannequin face. Yeah. It's not even Halloween.
It'll be here soon.
Good to see Cameron Love get up under his own power.
18 days. You know, you're talking about BA's schedule. I mean, you open up against Union.
Yeah, on ESPN national
with
television
that
game.
0 week or week 0, whatever you want to call it. They have one scrimmage, and then you got to go play Union. How about that? Then you get South Lake Carroll. Then they go to Owasso. Then you start district play. You got UConn and then Jinx.
Yeah.
And the overall record of the teams, they played 22-10.
That's pretty good.
There's a lot of teams in the state that are going to be 0-3 prior to getting into district play.
BA really showed the kind of team they are last week when they knocked off Westmore. That was 3rd ranked and undefeated at the time. Lafayette Wright got some time, can't find anyone. Finally has an open receiver, but he overthrows him. Good coverage at first there by the Wolves, and Matt Kaiser ended up being wide open, but
yeah, he overthrew him. And I talked to Coach Alexander about that Westmore game, and I said, you know, we're surprised your defense did such a good job against an explosive Westmore offense that averages nearly 50 points a game. You hold them to 7. And he said, well, I was, because they're so explosive offensively, he said, but he was proud of the way his guys performed.
2nd down and 10, going to the ground this time for the Tigers. That's usually a good call when you give it to Noah Cortez into the end zone, 20-yard touchdown run. You just said he had 6 carries for 90 yards. Well, add another 20-yard run onto it.
7 for 110. How about that? And a touchdown. Look at this. They should have had him down right there. He finally gets tackled, but he's already 2 yards in the end zone when he gets tackled. Great response that time by the Broken Arrow offense, and led by Noah Cortez, had 2 big runs on that drive.
Extra point is good. BA on top, 21-7. Got a good one here. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week. Stay tuned for more Game Time on YurView after the break.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace?
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-233-0190.
Welcome back to Game Time. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week on YurView. BA on top. Edmond Santa Fe 21-7. Offenses look good for the Tigers, but really this BA defense came up big. They were up 14-0, and then the Wolves come storming back, score a touchdown, have the ball deep at the 6-yard line, I believe, of Broken Arrow, and the Tigers stopped them, and they got another stop, and now they're up 21-7.
Yeah, they took advantage. Santa Fe with a couple of penalties on that last drive to put them deep in their own end, and now
running the wrong direction. Nick Sharp with the return.
And I think he knows it now. You know, you just take that ball and run straight up field. I mean, he cost about 15 yards.
Take another look at this. Sharp, one of their good receivers, leading receiver for the Wolves. Going for the home run return, didn't quite get it there.
I said 15, that's maybe 7. He caught the ball at the 20, went up to the 25, and then ended up back inside the 15.
Fighting hard, but not a big gain for Snotty.
They're going to give him the ball a lot. He had that nice 31-yard run earlier, but other than that, they pretty much bottled him up.
Second down, Hansen rolling to his left. Sharp makes the catch, steps out of bounds. So they're going to call that one an incomplete because of the foot on the sideline.
Boy, on the snap, D'Amico Rowland in the backfield, forcing Hansen to go outside. I don't know, I guess he did catch that ball. Yeah, they're saying the referee was right there. It was a nice catch. Another big, it's 3rd and 7 now for Santa Fe, Nate.
BA defense trying to come up big once again. Hansen back to pass, feeling the pressure, rolls right. As receiver hops it in there, incomplete.
And they're going to have to punt again. This one's a 3 and out. Hansen was under a little duress that time and just one-hopped it to his receiver.
Zach Hauk back to return it for the Tigers. He's standing right at midfield. Should be some good field position for the Tigers. Up 21-7, trying to expand on that lead here in this District 6A-1-1 showdown. Low line drive punt. Catches it at his own 45. Hauk
nearly fumbled it,
but he kept a hold of it somehow there and got it past the Wolves' 45-yard line. I thought he was going to fumble it there, but managed to keep a hold of it.
The punter for Santa Fe, Caleb Bielemwitz.
Cameron Love.
He's got that rugby style, run away from everybody and then give your defenders time to get downfield and then boot it. And maybe Santa Fe has called timeout.
First down and 10 for BA at the 44-yard line of Santa Fe. Up 21-7, less than 7 minutes to go here in the first half.
Timeout. Edmond Santa Fe.
Hey, don't forget, high school football tonight at 11 o'clock on Fox 23. It's our 30-minute high school football extravaganza. Going to have highlights of 11 different games. Going to be live at a couple of them. I'll be here at the Edmond Santa Fe Broken Arrow game. We'll be at that Ulaga Wagner game. We're going to have highlights and a lot of great games. Norman North at Union. We're going to have highlights and the post-game reaction on that one. And Norman North up 21-17 over top-ranked Union. Union beat Norman North in the title game, and North actually beat Union in the regular season. It's the first time Union lost to a West Side team since 2001. Wow. 15-year gap there. So they're getting a nice little rivalry going there, and Norman North on top 21-17 over Union. Broken Arrow trying to add to this 14-point lead here. Fumble, ball is loose. All kinds of Wolves there. Edmond Santa Fe recovers.
As Corbin Chambers, as they were trying to give Cortez a little bit of a breather. Right as he never really had, it looked like he was about ready to switch hands with it. And the defender hit him right at that same time. And the Wolves get the big TO and the break into BA territory.
It's weird to say this, but Broken Arrow almost lucky on that turnover. They had 4 or 5 Wolves around the ball, no BA guys, wide open running room, but Trace Ford had to go to the ground to get the recovery. And a good play, you want to make sure you get that turnover, but
yeah,
it could have very easily been run back for a touchdown.
Scoop and score.
Hanson rolling to his right, throws deep, has a man. Nick Sharp, touchdown. Points after turnovers.
Wow. You got to hang on to the football, and then Hanson makes him pay. Nice pass down the field, and Sharp had beat the defender. Just rolls to his right, sees Sharp ahead of the defense, throws it out there, he runs underneath it. And he's in the end zone for the touchdown. It's Damian Everett, who I mentioned earlier had those 3 picks a week ago.
I think Nick Sharp made up for running backwards on the kickoff return. He's good.
Well, that's because they went to the sideline. They said, hey, run forward down the field.
And it worked.
And it worked. See?
21-14. And turnovers playing just a huge role in this game so far. Coaches always talk about it. It's a cliche when you ask them a key to the game is turnovers, but you see why in this one.
Big time. Some of the Santa Fe fans that are here tonight that have made the trek from Edmond up that Turner Turnpike. They're happy their Wolves are just down 7 after 2 first quarter turnovers. One was a pick 6 by BA. And the next drive was a Santa Fe fumble. Looked like this was going to get out of control quick for Santa Fe, didn't it?
Yeah, down 14-0, and kind of seemed like a game of missed opportunities in some way. You saw Santa Fe with a chance there at the 6-yard line earlier in the game. Broken Arrow up 14 a couple of times with the ball, couldn't manage to expand that lead. But we like close games here in the 4th game of the week, and
yes,
we're getting one 21-14. BA still on top.
Hey, let's go!
Wolves kicking off from the 40-yard line. Got some running room for BA, and look at this. Great field position again for the Tigers. Gavin Potter with a nice return.
Well, they tried the short kick. He came up and got it. And look at, there's not one white jersey in front of him. All the white jerseys you were seeing were being blocked behind him out of the play.
3-yard line.
And the momentum just keeps going back and forth from side to side, doesn't it? Like a ping pong match.
That's what makes it fun, high school football. Ball at the 43-yard line of Edmond Santa Fe.
I have a little bit of a problem with the chain gang. Got knotted up, wrapped around somebody's foot over there. The first down was only about 3 inches, so they had to make sure that that was okay.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Yeah.
Right, hands it off to Cortez. Cortez fighting hard, gets it out to the 40-yard line.
Both the backup tailbacks have fumbled. We haven't seen Kewan Tolbert since he fumbled early in that first quarter. And then Chambers fumbled on the last one. And I bet Coach Alexander's is going to ride Cortez the rest of the half.
About 6 minutes to go here in the first half in Broken Arrow, in the Ford Game of the Week on YurView. Second down and 6. Again, it's Cortez. Finds some running room. Looks like he is just short of a first down.
They're doing something defensively that Westmore did a lot of last week. It looked like they've got about 8 guys in the box.
We lost the scoreboard here. There it pops back up, and now it's gone.
The clock? Yeah, there it is. There it's back.
Timeout on the field. We need a timeout on
it was the clock and the score and the first downs. They were all going. Yeah. Luckily, it is fixed now.
And they've asked for a timeout because the scoreboard has gone haywire.
As you can see, it's out again. It keeps popping back and forth. And you got the team names, though, still. And the Jumbotron, so you like that.
And we're in the 8th quarter, and it's 88-88.
We've got a shootout here in Broken Arrow. Hey, as they're fixing things here, we're going to take a break on Game Time. So make sure you stay tuned here for more Game Time on YurView. After the break, we'll be right back with the Ford Game of the Week.
Tune into Game Time this Thursday at 7 p.m. for the Ford Game of the Week. Sand Springs versus Booker T. Washington.
You're watching Game Time, the Ford Game of the Week. 21-14. Broken Arrow up over the Wolves.
I know what happened in there on the clock.
What's that?
It's the chocolate chip cookies.
They're so good.
Well, yeah, they had the chocolate chips all over their hands, and they're punching the buttons, and it got it all messed up.
But they got some rubbing alcohol out, got the chocolate off of it, and we're all good to go. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers. Again, it's Cortez, first down, and he keeps on running. Right down just outside the 20-yard line. Cortez carrying this Tiger offense right now.
Well, he's averaging, before that, he was averaging 13 yards a carry, 9 times, 119 yards. But what I was going to say, Westmore did the same thing last week. They were loading 7, 8 guys in the box. That's okay, but if you don't stop him, look what happens. He's getting to the second level before anybody's touching him, and he's ripping off 10, 12, 15 yards when he touches the football.
Ball is at 21-yard line now. First down and 10.
You've got 6 guys right now. One of the linebackers scoots back, but you got 5, 6, they got 7 guys in the box.
Quick pass and completion.
It's Kaiser. Great read that time by both Kaiser and Wright. They saw the cornerback decide to blitz. He turned around immediately, and look at that, threw in the pass.
So first and goal at the 10-yard line. Broken Arrow up 21-14, under 5 minutes to go. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week on YurView.
Sounds like we're at the Tulsa State Fair, like on the Himalaya or something, doesn't it? Somebody screaming
We're just
in the
having a good time here in Broken Arrow on a Friday night. Gain of a couple yards on the carry up the middle. Noah Cortez again with the carry. I'm sure the Tigers are fine with this clock running down as they're trying to run out the clock and get a score.
Cortez 11 for 134. Wow. Yeah, that's a game, and we still got 4 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah. This time right. Incomplete pass. Should have been caught there. Kaiser Newell not real happy with himself.
Well, if he'd have looked in the end zone, he had a receiver wide open in the back of the end zone, breaking loose from a defender. It was Caden Agee. I think he was just kind of content on getting it to Newell, the safe play, but if he looked up downfield, they probably would have had 6.
It's a big third down right here, 3rd and goal. 8.5 yards from the goal line. Tigers trying to expand that 7-point lead. Right, looking to his right. Fade to the corner. Touchdown, Tigers!
There he found it. Yeah, he got him on that one. Great move. He turned the defender around, and all Wright had to do was lob it to a spot in the end zone where he knew Nagy was going to get to the ball, and he was right there. Just a quick pump fake, and throw it where the defense isn't. Give your man a chance to go up and get it. Nagy was right there to catch it. Nice.
(28-14), Broken Arrow on top here in the Ford game of the week. Tigers ranked 6th in the state in Class 6A1. Edmond Santa Fe ranked 5th. They're getting a workout here at Memorial Stadium in Broken Arrow.
All right, you're good at math, so how many have they done so far? 7, 14?
Yeah, that's a factorial, but I don't know.
I know, you told me you were good at math.
I could add it up real quick.
21, 42.
So 49, 53, 63, 70, yep. There you go. All I know, I should know that because while they're doing it up there, down there, I'm doing it up here.
Yes.
I've got a match.
That was the problem.
Yeah, that's why I lost my count.
You couldn't do push-ups and do math at the same time.
Yeah, it's taxing both mentally and physically.
Plus you have a newborn child, so
that's right.
You're not getting as much sleep.
Not well rested.
Yeah. And congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Saw her picture on, I don't know, would you put it on Twitter maybe?
Put it everywhere I can put it.
Facebook, Twitter.
Everywhere, Instagram, Fox 23, we had it on there. Nick Sharp running it forward this time.
Ow.
Plenty of time here for Santa Fe to try to answer the Tigers back. 3:41 on the clock. Broken Arrow up 28-14.
We need the guys in the truck to call her up on Twitter so we can get her on YurView.
That's right. We might have something in the works. Don't want to spoil the surprise.
Oh, all right.
I should get her mom to bring her up here to the game,
live.
right?
Get her live.
You can do an interview. It'll be very interesting. She's got some intense thoughts on
she's
football.
About 2 or 3 weeks old. All we get is
Hanson scrambling out of trouble. Nice play right there to get some positive yardage out of that.
Nice job. Great job defensively by Broken Arrow. Had everybody covered, but then Hanson heady enough to do a 360 and get out of the backfield, pick up 5, maybe 6.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Nice running by Mubari Snoddy. First down.
Him and Cortez are just mirror images of each other, not only their personalities.
Actually, when you have 2 running backs with 1 number apart, that's actually Cameron Johnson.
You're right.
29, looks like a 28 even looking at it there.
But even Snoddy and Cortez are they're just tough physical runners.
Under 3 minutes now as Johnson gets the carry again.
Even the PA guy just called him Snoddy.
It's an easy bit. We're up here high, you know,
right. You can't,
29, 28. It's a lot easier if you look at the TV. Two and a half minutes to go here in the Ford game of the week. The Wolves on offense, incomplete. Trying to cut this BA lead in half, 28-14. A game full of turnovers and touchdowns. Usually one leading to the other.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth first half. The momentum has switched sides on several occasions. BA's turned it over once. Santa Fe's turned it over twice.
First 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Sharp. Brought down right at the sticks.
And we're going to give him enough for a first down. It's going to be close. Going to be real close.
Might have to measure this one. Let's see.
Oh boy, he might be a little short. And again, if he keeps running to the outside,
he's got it.
Going upfield, he's got the first down.
We are measuring.
He wanted to cut back. That gave the defense time to catch up to him. I think he's going to be an inch short.
Couple inches, maybe.
All right, a couple of chain links.
It's a pretty good call, though, Zig. I like it.
Now, you got to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a no-doubter here, right?
2:10 to go in the half. I know you're probably thinking, well, if they don't make it, BA's got a short field.
But when you're down 14,
yeah,
you're on the road.
You got it, and you want to win this game. And they are going to go for it.
And you got a running back like Snotty back there.
And Johnson.
Either one of them.
And they're both, I mean, Snotty's 5'11", 180, Johnson's 5'10", 185.
But they go to the air and get the first down. Dom Johnson with the catch. Not Don Johnson. Dom Johnson.
Defense obviously went toward the tailback when you only got a couple of chain links to go for the first.
Hansen going deep. Just overthrows his open receiver, Braden Reichert, running with a step on the defense.
And Hansen under pressure. I think it was Shaw that was in the backfield again and threw the ball maybe a split second sooner than he wanted to.
Second down and 10. Hansen, like he's running a little option there. Kept it himself.
Well, he read the defender.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Minute and a half to go here in the first half in the Ford game of the week on YurView. Hansen hands it off this time.
That time it's Snotty.
Number 28 back in the ball game. Number 29 on the sideline. So again, 4th down. And again, you go for it. Especially here. I mean, what else you can do? You just missed a short field goal earlier in the game of only 25 yards. Timeout by Broken Arrow.
David Alexander not happy. Had to call timeout. If Santa Fe would have moved quick, they could have got automatic first down because BA would have had too many players on the field.
28-14 here in the Ford game of the week. You're watching Game Time on YurView.
And the way they were acting, you wouldn't think they had a 2-touchdown lead, would you?
I'd be pretty happy with it. Yeah. Hey, just because we go to half doesn't mean the action is over. We'll have the marching band here for Broken Arrow. And the Tigets will perform, so make sure you stick around to see that. Obviously, a very good band here at Broken Arrow, well known. National champs multiple times. Are they? They might be the reigning national champ.
Nope. Yeah, I have no idea.
Well,
Landis, do you know?
I think they're the reigning national champs.
Mike Davis? I think they are too. I mean,
6, 11, 15. Are we?
Nope,
oh, it's off a year. I thought they won last year. I guess it was 2 years ago.
They're very good.
Man, our crew is on point right here.
Yes, they are.
They can answer any question I have visually.
As long as it's in the stadium.
Yes, exactly. So I'm limited to my questions.
I was going to say, there's a lot of questions I can think of that they won't be able to answer visually
What is
tonight.
the meaning of life? I
Yeah.
want to see what they show. They could show a baby.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
4th down. Oh, had a receiver thrown a little bit behind Nick Sharp, who had the long touchdown catch a minute ago. So a big stop by the BA defense.
Now if you're BA, 52 seconds.
Hand it to
Now,
Cortez and see what happens.
Well,
right?
yeah, you do, and I'm not going to be aggressive at this point because you're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, they deferred. They won the coin toss and deferred.
If it was the other way, you might say, okay, we need to go down and get something out of this because they're going to get the ball to start the second half. You take a look at Kyle White and what his team has done tonight here against Broken Arrow. They've played a solid first half other than those 2 turnovers. And yeah, BA is going to take a knee and run this first half clock out.
We are on point here. By the way, my wife is watching and texted me. 2015 was their 3rd national championship.
There you go.
She's on point.
Yeah.
Reporter, anchor at Fox 23, so she must have done a story.
Tell her thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody. I'm the only one who had it wrong, I guess.
You were having some network issues with your phone, right?
Exactly. Well, I was just off the top of my head, so I thought I was pretty good.
Oh, you're having network issues with your brain.
With my brain, lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Good half for Broken Arrow right here, up 28-14 here in the 4th game of the week. It's been an exciting one. Lots of big plays and turnovers. Tigers have won 2 out of their last 3, trying to make it 3 out of their last 4.
How do you become America's best-selling brand?
Stop, stop, stop. Watch, watch, watch.
You make it for 16-year-olds.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the parents who worry about them. Going further to help make drivers better drivers.
You sound right. Don't freak out on me.
That's Ford, and that's how you become the best in Oklahoma. Now, current Ford owners can get up to $5,000 cash back on the 2017 Ford Fusion. That's $5,000 cash back. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
You're watching the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show here on YurView. Broken Arrow up 28-14 over Edmond Santa Fe. And been an interesting one here, Zig. We'll take a look at the highlights.
Well, it was fast and furious. The BA defense getting things going early on, as we're going to show you all the touchdowns here in the first half. Cannon Hansen, pass tipped and picked off by Jeffrey Wilt, 37 yards. 7-0. We're like 3 plays into the game right there, and BA's on top. Then after a fumble, Lafayette Wright hits Isaiah Jackson, 6'4" into the end zone. BA at 14-0. Looked like they were going to roll. And then Mari Snoddy says, "You're not rolling anywhere. In fact, I'm throwing you out of the way." That made it 14-7. The Tigers strike back. Noah Cortez just bouncing off tacklers. He's in the end zone. 21-7 BA at that point. Then Hansen's going to look downfield and find a wide open Nick Sharp, who got behind the defense. It's 21-14. Took advantage of the turnover. That was a 1-play drive. And then Wright finds Cody Nagy back of the end zone. And that's where we stand right now, 28-14. Tigers on top at the half.
Take a look at the stats here with Broken Arrow up 28-14. Rushing yards almost identical there, Zig. Not a lot of passing yards for either team. Points off turnovers going strong Broken Arrow's way.
Yeah, you look at Santa Fe stats on the left, and what stands out, the 2 turnovers. BA was just 1. Actually, Santa Fe does have 7 points off the turnover. After the fumble, they got that long touchdown pass that we just saw when Hansen threw it to Sharp down the field. But turnovers have played a key part in this one.
Great matchup here in the 4th game of the week. Broken Arrow up 28-14. The Tigers will start the second half with the ball. You're watching the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show on YurView.
Because practice pays off. Because it's better to give than to receive. Because there's no place like home. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money, with innovative services that let you focus on what's most important. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
No two businesses are alike. Each has a unique set of challenges and objectives. Cox Local Solutions understands. We are digital experts utilizing our nationwide resources, and we bring them to your business. As a full-service digital agency, we drive results for your business to get noticed by your target audience anywhere. Be found on any screen where customers are searching for you, and convert anyone into a loyal customer. Go to coxlocalsolutions.com. Digital marketing solved.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show. Now, Broken Arrow's Derek Shaw is stirring up trouble for opposing offenses, and college recruiters are taking notice. Derek's played since he was 5 years old. His boy, his coach was his father. He taught him how to play and nurtured his love of the game.
I love about it is hitting people, being with my friends. You know, it's a great atmosphere around here in Broken Arrow. You have fun on and off the field, and just being able to experience a lot of fun times through life.
That's big Derek Shaw right there coming in and making a play. Not only did he hit the ball carrier, he didn't know who had the ball, so he just decided he was going to hit both of them.
Derek Shaw is the most disruptive defensive lineman in the state, okay? Maybe I'm a little bit partial, but he's just disruptive. He's in the backfield on run plays.
Quick flip to start half number 2, and look who is in the backfield again, Derek Shaw.
Derek Shaw. The man cannot be blocked tonight.
He's putting pressure on quarterback at the middle, on passing downs. He makes plays on both sidelines. The young man just had an incredible half a season, and he's a great leader. He does a great job in the weight room, and he's been fantastic.
Recruiting picked up a lot in the spring. After spring ball, the few coaches came down here and watched me, and I got my first offer from Montana. And after that, a lot of schools just started offering me here and there. So it was kind of hectic. It slowed down a little bit, but I have interest from schools like OU, OSU, Tulsa, North Texas. So it'll take care of itself. I just keep playing hard, so we'll see how that goes. That's pretty cool. It's pretty special knowing that they have interest in me and wanted me to be a part of the program, so I like it a lot.
And that's the way Gilkey threw that last ball, a great ball, and the Tigers get on the board.
Jamal Shaw with the short touchdown run.
My brother, he was an all-world running back here, has a lot of records. He inspires me to go hard each and every play and just give my best and try to be better than him one day. It's a hard thing to accomplish, but I'm ready to work for it, and that's what I'm doing. He just tells me to work hard on and off the field and don't take it for granted because you never know when it can end.
All right, let's go down to the field now with Edmond Santa Fe's coach, Kyle White. Coach, tough first half there for you. A couple of turnovers really cost you.
Yeah, those early turnovers were tough to overcome that first half. No doubt we dug ourselves a hole and spotted them some quick, easy points.
But the good news, you dug yourself a hole, but your team didn't crawl into that hole, Coach. They responded, and they came back, and they got the momentum back and forth in this football game.
Yeah, no doubt. I was really pleased with how they responded. They fought hard. They're a great group of kids. Football's important to them. They fight. They'll fight till the end of the whistle, and they did. They came back, and we got us a ball game right here.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for watching the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show. It's the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. We'll be right back here on Game Time on YurView.
Oklahoma is not just a state, it's a state of mind. Wyoke Credit Union understands what it means to be an Oklahoman. We helped Olivia and Joseph purchase their first home. They know Wyoke will never sell their mortgage servicing to the highest bidder. That's because we service our own loans and offer low rates and low fees on purchases and refinances. So Olivia and Joseph can focus on more important things, like painting the kitchen. Wyoke Credit Union. We are here for Oklahoma.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
When all the critics say stop, My Energy says go. Build, create, find the pinnacle of what's possible and make that your jumping off point. Science exists for this very purpose, to unlock the next big thing. My Energy knows supply is our strength, science is power, and ideas are unstoppable. Wonder what we'll do next? Join us.
Welcome back to the Ford Game of the Week here at Game Time on YurView. Had a very exciting first half, Zig, 28-14. Lots of big plays, both on offense and defense. Let's take a look at our Mazzio's MVP and the candidates, the finalists. Both had big first halves.
Yeah, I mean, look what Snoddy did. 9 carries, 52 yards, well below his season average, but he had a nice 31-yard touchdown run. BA defensively has pretty much bottled him up. On the other side, look at Cortez, 11 carries, 134 yards. He's averaging almost 13 yards a carry tonight, Nate. I mean, he's had some bigger holes to run through and has taken advantage of it, but these two definitely the dominant players in this game.
Now, we haven't decided yet, but at the end of the game, based on how the second half goes, we'll pick the Mazzio's MVP based on that performance. Now, the Mazzio's MVP is brought to you by Mazzio's, of course. Now, check this out. Text MVP to 664-444. You'll get a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for only $5. Heck of a deal. So text MVP to 664-444. About to kick it off here. Third quarter about to get underway. The Tigers actually won the toss in the first half, deferred to the second half. So not only do they have that 28-14 lead, they also get the ball here to start off the third quarter of the Ford Game of the Week.
Hang on, I'm texting 664 or MVP to 664-444.
You're hungry, you want some pizza.
I did, look.
There you go,
$5
one.
I've got a code and I've got a $5 large one topping. Thanks to the folks
I wouldn't
at
lie to
Mazzio's.
the people.
I know.
Nick, you're just double checking.
I had to do it. I think I'm going to get a pizza this weekend. Sounds good to me, doesn't it to you?
Yeah, especially for that price.
What a deal.
Second half is underway. Short kick, fair catch. He can't run with it because his teammate called a fair catch.
Called a fair catch. Kaiser's wanting to take off, going, hey, what are you doing? It's my ball. Don't wave it off. I could have scored. That's a safe thing to do. Take the ball at the 30-yard line, decent field position, and get rolling offensively. If you're Broken Arrow, on the other side, if you're Santa Fe, be huge to get a big stop, maybe a 3-and-out on this first series, maybe force another turnover, take the ball over in BA territory. And Lafayette Wright had a nice first half, completed his first 5 passes, including in all that he had 2 TD passes.
Probably not a bad plan to start the second half for Noah Cortez.
Carry. Hidalgo making a stop.
He had 2 TD passes, but BA as a team had 3 receiving touchdowns.
If you count the INT, the pick 6, right?
He caught it and ran it in.
So does Hansen get a TD pass for that?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, no.
Second down and 10. Lafayette Wright in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking to his right. Overthrows him. Had a couple of high throws in the first half.
Yeah, he's missing high, and that one for Newell was high as well. Just looking for something out in the flat area to pick up a few yards to make it 3rd and short. Instead, now they're in a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and Santa Fe definitely wants to come out here and try to get a 3 and out quick to try to grab some of that momentum back, down 14 to the Tigers here at the start of the third quarter. First drive in the second half. Right, back to pass. Doesn't go high that time, went low, incomplete pass. BA is going to have to kick it away.
3 and out for BA, and Santa Fe has to be happy with that defensive performance. Their 2 losses this year, Nathan. They gave up 35 points to Booker T. They lost 35-21, and then at Norman North, they lost 45-13. They defeated Edmond North, Edmond Deer Creek, Edmond Memorial, and Norman. And then, as we mentioned earlier, kind of the murderer's row to end the season, BA, Westmore, Yukon, and Jinx.
Brought the pressure, but the punt is off. Nice return. Kind of a dangerous play there by Nick Sharp, but he made the catch in traffic and got rewarded for it.
You said the punt is off, and I was about ready to say Nick Sharp is off, because he was. He came running up and had a full head of steam, and he was not going to be stopped.
So just what the doctor ordered for the Wolves right there. A 3 and out on defense. Get the ball. Great field position. Ball on BA's 49-yard line.
I don't know if our crew can get a shot of it, but they're going to answer another question for you. BA's got a TV down there, a monitor on the sidelines.
Curious as to what they're looking at.
It's high tech. They're able to watch alignments, where they were, where Santa Fe was defensively, or
looks like pictures, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just when did you think you'd ever see something like that in high school?
Pretty nice, huh? There you go.
Yeah, see that?
Oh, it's actually a game broadcast, not the game, not our broadcast.
Right. It's their game broadcast, and they have players over looking at it, checking the monitor out.
Tom Johnson on the end around.
Took a pretty hefty hit that time too from Austin Garrison. Take another look as he comes flying around, beats one defender, and then boom, Garrison right there to let him know who's the boss from his linebacker position.
So another 3rd down here in the third quarter. Ball at the 45-yard line. The Wolves need 6 yards to keep the drive going. Hansen had it right at the sticks, but bounced off of Johnson's. Looks like it hit him in the body and popped up there. Kind of lucky that one was an interception, how it bounced up in the air. So what are we doing here? Zig, you going for it, you punting.
Well, they're going to punt, going to trust their defense to stop Broken Arrow again. And there's that same little play earlier that Santa Fe ran in that first half, Nathan, where the receiver just got right in the zone area, that BA defense, and he was wide open. Should have been a first down for the Wolves.
If you take a look, Broken Arrow does not have anybody to return this one. They're not falling for another fake punt. And it paid off because the ball went to the end zone.
Punt goes into the end zone. Back to the 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers.
It's a big night of high school football, week 7 of the 10-week regular season, so playoff positioning starting to really come up big. So you're going to want to watch high school football tonight at 11 o'clock tonight. It's going to have highlights of 11 different games, including this one, of course. I'll be live from here at Broken Arrow. We'll have a live report from Hooligan Wagner. And Wagner, that 43-game winning streak in jeopardy. They are losing 11-0 at last check, and now it's 11-8 in the third quarter. So the Bulldogs trying to come back. It's not going to end easily when you're taking on a 3-time defending state champ, but we'll have a live report from there. Norman North at Union, a rematch of the state title game. We'll have some post-game reaction from that one. Lots of good stuff tonight, and these games really starting to see kind of where people are going to finish in the district standings, getting a better idea this late in the season.
I can't believe we're at week 7 already.
Blowing by, and we had the week 0 too, so
yeah,
that's
it's really
8th week of this
weeks
season.
In, yeah.
At some point, we can get on our soapbox and just urge them to call week 0 week 1.
Yeah.
And then class 6A1, we can call that 7A.
Yeah.
And I'd be happy.
Exactly.
Just do those two things.
Instead of 6A1 and 6A2, just do 7A. I'm with you on that. And I don't like the week 0 either. Just say it's week 1. You get we play 11 weeks.
Yeah.
You got to get 10 games in 11 weeks.
We solved it. We should be the committee right here.
That's it. Let's call David Jackson at the OSSA and let him know what we think. He'll put everything down and say it's Nate and Zig. We'll do what they want.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll care.
Yeah. Big drive for Broken Arrow. They did get a first down.
I will say this. It made sense when it was week 0 when only a couple teams were doing it.
But now, yeah, a lot of teams are doing it.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up a 2nd and 11.
Ball at the 29-yard line. 2nd down now. So far, been a lot of defense here in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like they're having a dance-off between the cheer teams of Santa Fe and BA.
So we should have this on YurView and live stream the dance-off on YurView.com.
Yeah, exactly. Quarterback Lafayette Wright pulls it down. Hadn't done this a whole lot this year. The coaches give him the ability to do that. Say anytime you've got a chance to run downfield. Looked a little bit tentative on that one, didn't he? You got to take off and go. You got green space in front of you. Take off and get 7, 8, 10 yards and get a first down.
So another 3rd down right here. So far we've had a 3-and-out for BA, a 3-and-out for Edmond Santa Fe. Tigers here on 3rd down on their 2nd possession of the 3rd quarter. Wright drops back to pass. Feeling the pressure, brought down, sack. Ball came loose after he was down clearly. Another big defensive stop by Santa Fe. Amari Warhawk with the sack.
He's trying to get away, but you got to tuck that ball in when you got a couple of defenders grabbing your jersey and trying to pull you down right there. He's just fortunate he held on to it until he hit the turf.
We'll punt this one away. Actually, it was Warhawk who picked up the ball after the non-fumble. Sharp back to return the punt. Had a nice return last time. Almost blocked for a second. I thought he did block it, but got it loose, and Sharp knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And they're putting some pressure on that punter. Almost got that one.
Yeah, I thought they were, like you, I thought they were going to either get it or they did get it. And there you see the dance off. Some of the Tigers, the Edmond Santa Fe cheer squad. I don't know if somebody's dancing on, laying on the ground or doing what. They're
almost into the end zone.
Yeah.
The crowd has gotten so big.
They better watch it.
It's going to be like the cow band. Someone's going to get knocked over. First down and 10. Santa Fe trying to cut into this 14-point Broken Arrow lead. And another good defensive play. Different kind of vibe from the first half where we had 42 points scored.
Halfway through this 3rd quarter, neither team is able to do much offensively. BA's touched it twice. This is Santa Fe's 2nd time.
Second down now. Hansen buying time with his feet. Goes deep. Intercepted. And look who it is yet again. Gary Mossett making a big-time defensive play. Nice return, too. He's the guy that tipped the pass in the first drive that was intercepted and returned for a touchdown by Jeffrey Wilt. We called his name several times, had some pass breakups, and continues to have a good game.
Well, when BA players get turnovers the last 2 weeks, they do them in bunches, or they're a part of the turnover. Hansen right here saw his receiver, didn't really have time to set his feet, couldn't get all he needed to on that ball, and then there's Mossett with the INT, and he runs it back about 25, 30 yards right into the Wolves territory, and BA sitting pretty.
Ball at the 42-yard line. Defense steps up big again. Nothing had happened on 4 drives so far in this quarter, 2 each for each team. Right, going deep. Got a man, got a touchdown. Matt
Kaiser wide open. How do you not cover him? I don't know if the defense just got mixed up or he just ran by everybody, but I think even Wright was surprised. Look, he was getting set to throw and he saw how wide open Kaiser was and just unloaded it. And it's an easy walk into the end zone for him. First points of the second half for the Tigers.
That's now 21 points off of turnovers for Broken Arrow. So that is the difference in the ball game. 35-14, assuming this extra point goes through. And it does. 35-14, Broken Arrow on top. The fourth game of the week. Stay tuned for more Game Time on YurView after the break.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now current Ford owners get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,800 cash back on F-150.
We are having fun here at the Ford Game of the Week. The dance-off continues. The Jungle over there, you know, we do a fans in the stand segment on Fox 23. The Jungle always is ranked very high. They do a great job doing a pink out this game, and they are well coordinated.
Well, they're jumping in unison. Everybody on the field, all the kids in the stands, they're having a blast.
They're sending that in. They want to be first in fans in the stands, I'm pretty sure. Hashtag Fox 23 fans if you're curious. If you want to enter some videos or pictures.
Kickoff goes into the end zone for a...
That might take as much coaching as a football team, as much as they're doing over there. 35-14, Broken Arrow on top.
It didn't take much. BA's defense, second interception of the night. Gary Mossam, he's going to return it into Santa Fe territory, get some nice blocks downfield. He's wanting to pick six. Instead, they turn it over to the offense. Lafayette Wright looks up top. Matt Kaiser, wide open, touchdown, BA, one-play drive.
That's what you like to see, a one-play drive. That one close to getting picked off again.
Each team has a one-play drive tonight. I think BA also has a two-play drive, if I'm not mistaken.
BA also had a zero-play drive on the opening.
Well, he had a pick six. That's true.
Second down and 10. Santa Fe starting to get to desperate times for Edmond Santa Fe, now down 21, under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, Cameron Johnson in now.
Well, here's what BA's defense has done. Snoddy came into the game averaging 7.7 yards a carry. So far on the night, Snoddy has not had as much success as he has had throughout the season. 58 yards for him. And we are nearing the end of the third quarter.
Hanson intercepted again. And who is it? Gary Mossam.
That's number two.
Number two for number two.
He's trying to match what Damian Everett did last week with the 3 interceptions.
That one was, I mean, the last interception was pretty easy, hung up there. This is a tough one to get. Had to go to the ground to get that catch. Hanson rolling to his left.
So now Hanson, who has thrown 3 interceptions on the night, he came into the game with just 1 interception on the season.
Wow. Defense coming up big here in the third quarter for Broken Arrow. Interception turned into a touchdown. Another interception here, trying to make it another touchdown. This time a running play, get down to the 25-yard line.
It's Chambers again, and He fumbled in the first half, and we didn't see him again. Remember, I said they're probably going to ride Cortez through the half, and now Chambers getting a chance to redeem himself here in the second.
Second down and 6. Good pass to Kaiser. Kaiser making a move. Right down at the 10-yard line.
Nice.
Look at the replay.
Again, I told you how athletic he was in the first half. He catches everything they throw at him, and then when he's in the backfield, he gets more yards. And to think his dad was an offensive lineman here at BA and at the University of Tulsa. Chris Kaiser, the head of the FCA here in the state.
First down and goal, ball at the 9-yard line.
His brother Gage played here.
Great high school career.
Did he go to Colorado State?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember where he ended up going.
All right, hands it off. Not much running room right there.
Corbin Chambers on the carry.
And it's Chambers with the carry. It's going to bring up second down and goal.
Making the stop. And 1 on the play.
Pittsburgh State.
You had the state right.
Pittsburgh State, yep.
So half. You were 50% right.
I was. That's good.
That's a good way to look
I'd
at
make
it.
millions in baseball, right?
Yeah, you'd be pretty good at basketball too.
Unless I was a foul shooter,
Yeah,
50% is not good.
Then you'd be Andre Robertson.
Yeah, well, no, he's about 2%.
Right, rolling left, throws to the end zone. Incomplete, going to bring up third down and goal. Going for Kaiser again.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Matt Kaiser.
Well, and why not? Get the ball in his hands and catch it. Now, that was just, it was a hard catch to make, and good throw by Wright to keep it away from the defense and only put it in a place where his receiver is going to catch it.
Third down and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. Right, under pressure. Completion well short of the end zone. Gonna have to go for a field goal here. Already up by 21.
Right, you want to kick the field goal. You want it to make 4 possessions. And if BA can do some ball control, 4 possessions.
3 possessions with 3 two-point conversions.
Well,
there you go.
Okay.
You might have to do that running with 3 minutes left in the third quarter here.
Yep.
Field goal is 25-yard attempt. Santa Fe, this is the distance they missed in the first quarter, but BA no problem here. And now the Tigers on top, 38-14 here in the fourth game of the week.
2:56 to go in the third quarter. New score, Tigers 38, the Wolves 14. Each home game, John Burton recognizes the Golden Boy Steve Stevens.
You know, 2 weeks ago we had a all-timer here.
Yes, we did.
Owasso at Union, double overtime. I was not there, and for good reason.
Oh,
little Sophia Christina Thompson, my first baby, 8 pounds, 13 ounces. Actually, 9:03 was the delivery time, so almost exactly 2 weeks ago, right in the middle of that thriller.
Were you watching?
I was not watching. I was busy helping there. And you see
beautiful baby.
Me and my beautiful wife there minutes after delivery. She is a reporter and weekend anchor at Fox 23. So that's where we met.
Did she know you were putting that picture, that second one on there?
Yeah, I think
she was okay.
She was okay. I had to get that cleared.
I said that one would need clearance.
Yeah. First time, first child. So it's a obviously wonderful, beautiful baby. I'm getting a little less sleep, but I've been taking little cat naps in commercial breaks, right?
Yes. Yes, you have. I wasn't supposed to tell, but since you admitted, I will agree with that. Yes.
Well, you know, I have the most adorable excuse ever.
That's right.
All right, let's take a look at the scoring drive.
Well, it started with the interception. Hansen rolling left and picked off. Gary Mossop's second pick of the night. Then they throw it to Kaiser, who is also a great baseball player. Look at some of those moves he's got. It's like he's stealing a base from first to second, and then Tyler Crawford comes on to kick the field goal. Just a long extra point as he puts it through.
I will tell you, I did DVR the game.
Oh, good.
From 2 weeks ago.
It was a fun game to do.
Yeah, double overtime. Had to make sure you put the extension on that game.
Yes. Yeah, the Eldridge.
Yeah.
No game on the play.
2.5 minutes to go here. Santa Fe needs to get some things going on offense to try to close this gap. Down by 24. Tigers come on strong here in the third quarter, outscoring the Wolves by 10 points.
I'm not sure what's going on. They're just, somebody's gotten whistle happy over on the other side. Maybe they're having a problem with the chain gang again. Ulaga is now up 18-15 in the fourth.
Oh,
over Wagner.
They've had so many thrilling games in that matchup. I mean, we shouldn't expect anything else. Ulaga's been so good the last 3 years, but they've lost to Wagner in the title game each of the last 3 years. And now, and Union up 30-28 over Norman North in the third quarter. Man, got some good football here on week 7 of the high school football season.
They had a classic there 2 weeks ago, now trying to do it again. Tell you what, that's a tough division. You got Owasso Union and Norman North.
Second down and 10. Hanson gets the completion, gets the first down.
Hanson's pass is complete to Donovan Vickers.
That's finally a positive play on offense after a couple of tough interceptions for the Wolves.
Yeah, Henson in trouble, gets out of the pocket. Vickers finds the open space, across the middle. Big yards and a first down.
Hanson, nice pass, great catch. That's a touchdown for Nick Sharp, his second of the game, both long ones.
That was just a case of Broken Arrow going for the pick.
Can't hardly blame him,
yeah,
right?
I mean, the defender did not get there. Take another look at it.
Mossop.
Yep, Mossop going for his third, and just a step or two behind. And that was Sharp into the end zone.
So we're not done yet here in the Ford game of the week. The Wolves not following my advice and going for 2 every time, probably wise.
Yeah.
38-21 now, down by 17. If you're the Wolves, you really wish you had that 25-yard missed field goal back from the first quarter.
67-yard pass play. Again, they've been able to find that open seam area all night for their receivers, whether it's a pass like that or most of those open seams have been in the middle of the field.
Don't miss any of the action. Go to YurView.com/football and sign up for the Game Time newsletter to get the previous week's highlights, stories, and recruiting news, along with a preview of the upcoming week's matchups delivered straight to your news, to your inbox. YurView.com/football. So 38-21, 2:03 to go here in the third quarter in the Ford game of the week. You're watching Game Time on YurView. Another short kick.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Thought for a second maybe that one was going to get taken back, but still good for good field position. Let's take a look at the scoring drive for Edmond Santa Fe.
Started deep in their territory.
Donovan Vickers with that catch.
Yeah, Vickers with the nice catch across the middle, and then right here, Sharp just out of the reach of Gary Mossop and into the hands of Sharp. 67-yard touchdown catch, his second of the night, 3 plays, 80 yards. Took less than a minute, so if you're BA here, it's still a game, Nate. Only 3 possessions, 38-21.
Cortez with the carry, gets it out to the 46-yard line. Gain of 3 yards.
Trace Ford coming up to make the stop.
Hadn't really called his name much at all here in the second half.
Had a huge first half. Saw some of the other of the 3-headed monster running backs for Broken Arrow.
Talking about Chambers and Kewan Tolbert. Well, it looked like Santa Fe might have been offsides, didn't it? There's a penalty.
We saw before kickoff Cortez with that hurl in the Westmore game in that long 70-plus yard touchdown run, trying to hop over again. It's going to be on BA.
Now, if you're Santa Fe, I say you decline this penalty and make it 3rd and 8.
Let's see what they're going to do. Interesting decision for the Wolves.
Sure looked like Michael Pope, though, number 42 for Santa Fe, was offsides on that play, but he must have timed it just perfectly. And they're going to take the penalty and make it a 2nd down. Replay the down.
And bring it all the way back, almost to the 30-yard line.
Holding was the penalty.
So it's going to be 22 yards to go for a 1st down. Whistle before the snap.
Dead ball, false start.
That's a 2nd and 22. Let's make that 2nd and 27.
Wow. We're going the wrong direction.
Santa Fe trying to get the momentum back after scoring the long touchdown pass. Still down 17. Broken Arrow in great shape, obviously, here on homecoming night in BA.
I was talking to Coach White before the game. I said, tell me about your team a little bit. He said, hey, we're close. We're a tight-knit team. We play as a team, and they definitely have been doing that tonight.
Chambers just hit right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 20, probably about 27 yards still.
Davion Richard making the stop, brings up 3rd down.
We've got about 20 seconds now on the clock. This could be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Right, dropping back, throwing deep, trying to get that 1st down. Kaiser, almost brought it in.
He was there. Christian Gaines also there for Santa Fe and kind of disrupted things. Wright has an arm, Nathan. He threw that ball about 65 yards down the field in the air.
So we will get one more play here in the 3rd quarter with 2 seconds on the clock. Wow. Number 2, Clemson losing to Syracuse 27-24 in college football news tonight. I know Big 12 fans it's good news for them as hoping to get a team in the playoffs. Hey, this week on YurView's High School Football Recruiting Podcast, ESPN's Tom Van Haren will break down some of the new recruiting rules. AugustaSports.com's Roddy Navolsi gets up to speed on the impact of #1 QB recruit Justin Fields' commitment to the University of Georgia. YurView's Dale Hellstray previews the Arizona game on the week as 2 of the top-rated teams in the state, Desert Ridge and Mountain Point, do battle. All that and more in this week's episode of Over the Middle Podcast. Check it out at YurView.com. Lots of recruiting information, some good high school football coverage. Again, go to YurView.com. Lots of great high school football coverage of all kinds there. Check out the website. So Nick Sharp back to return the ball for Edmond Santa Fe. Wolves down by 17, 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter again. Santa Fe bringing the pressure. Sharp just going to let that one bounce, and it gets a BA bounce. Still going inside the 25-yard line, and that does it for the third quarter. Edmond Santa Fe will have the ball just inside their 25-yard line to start off the fourth quarter of the Ford game of the week. Stay tuned for more Game Time on YurView after the break. We've got a good one here.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? You make it for those who don't always look out for themselves. You make it detect what they don't.
Stop, stop, stop.
You make it for 3 rows of precious cargo.